Namaskar friends, welcome to the Aryan show, and the guest of the day is a special one, Mr. Murali. Welcome Mr. Murali to the Aryan show.
Thank you.
So as you know that in this chat show, we always invite some of the experts from the industry and we talk about various trends of the industry, expertise of the guest, and try to understand different kind of challenges he has faced in his life. How did he overcome? His view on various industrial perspective, different kinds of environments, and his view on various practices prevailing in the industries. So before beginning the show, let me formally introduce Mr. Murali. Mr. Murali is a seasoned professional with over 30 years of diverse experience in quality management, business excellence, lean manufacturing, and process improvement. He has worked in various sectors like heavy chemicals, transformer manufacturing, compressor industry, and finance sector. With a solid foundation in mechanical engineering and a postgraduate diploma in business administration, Mr. Murali has a skill of managing ISO systems, driving Lean Six Sigma program, and expertise in TQM management. He is currently serving as Vice President of Process and Quality Assurance at Equitas Small Finance Bank, wherein he is driving quality management systems and business continuity management systems. So let's welcome Mr. Murali.
Thank you.
So Mr. Murali, you have various diversified experience of working in different kind of industry. You had a long experience working in manufacturing sector. Now you are into the financial world. So how was your experience in manufacturing, and how do you differentiate your experience of manufacturing and the current assignment in a financial sector?
Well, see, I started my career, I'll tell my total growth from the
Sure,
beginning.
sure.
After doing my graduation, started my career in a meter manufacturing company, in a production engineering department. And that is a technical department where whatever I learned as industrial engineering in the college, I could practice that. And from that, I got an opportunity in a chemical industry in Gujarat. I wanted to go out of Tamil Nadu to learn others' culture, other states, people's culture, everything. So I was trying for outside. And in that, I got an opportunity and blessing of Lord Somnath. Near Somnath, there is a chemical industry, Gujarat heavy chemicals industry.
Okay.
Chemical industry. And there I joined as a maintenance engineer. 2 years, it went very well. And I was well recognized. And that somehow, if a person is well recognized, that attracts others also. No? So the quality management department head called me personally and invited me to his department to take the quality management assignments and other things. And what he was committing is my skill level, everything will be growing. In maintenance, normally we work with a sort of tension and stress and other things. And I used to see those people in quality management, very free lifestyle, and their way of talking, everything was a bit free. So, okay, why don't I try? I joined that department because already 2 years experience I got in maintenance. I joined, and when I joined, it was going good, and I was given the assignment of document control.
Right.
And after some 1 year, 2 years, I was finding that the role was a bit very limited because being a mechanical engineer in a chemical industry, in a quality management, looking after the kaizens and other things, in the long run, at that time I was recognized, but in the long run, it may pose threat to me in my career. So I was searching after some 4-5 years of experience in quality management. I was searching for a job in a mechanical industry so that I can get all-round experience of both quality control as well as quality management, quality assurance, all put together. So in that venture, I got opportunity in Kirloskar Pneumatic. And after joining, I found that my profile was suiting that company, and that HOD, my head of quality assurance, he was asking the HR to fix my resume by whatever way. This is my credit. Okay. After joining Kirloskar, yes, it was a good experience because totally I am new to the chemical industry, to mechanical atmosphere, all inspections and other things. Okay, I had basically I've been a mechanical engineer, so that's not an issue for me. I could develop, and 2.5 years I spent in quality assurance, taking care of one division's quality assurance, the gearbox division also, and in addition to quality management. And the two feathers came into me. on implementing environment safety management system also.
Okay.
In the chemical industry, I was looking after only quality management system. Here, ISO 14 and OSHA 18. That gave a very big insight for me to look the organization as a whole. And along with that, the trained, certified, ICA exam bank, assessor trained, like that. And subsequently, from Kirloskar, I wanted that Pune. I was in Pune. I want to come back to South Chennai. In that venture, I got an opportunity in a transformer industry in Hyderabad, Vijay Electrical Center. That is a pure technical job. So after some time, I felt, why don't I start my own industry? I approached the people, MSME people, if I do it. Instead of what they said, the advice is, instead of starting an industry, why don't you start a consultancy organization, because your profile is very nice. So I put that. That's also true.
Okay.
Then I after an opportunity, because in manufacturing, when I was a quality management professional, I used to be trained by others, and some fair knowledge I used to get.
Okay.
Not end to end and holistic knowledge and thorough knowledge. I can say I can rate in 1 to 10 scale, 60 to 70% I can be thorough, but not 100% or at least 95%. So why don't I join consultancy, which will give me with exposure with senior people, refined quality professionals like that. So I adopted TQM International Private Limited.
Okay.
I opted to work in TQM International, which is a premier organization in, and the chairman of TQM is the first Deming Prize winner for individuals, Mr. Janak Mehta. So that way I was proud, and that gave a lot of knowledge and experience, because I was supposed to handle various organizations, various products, various people. So that gave me a very good exposure. And now, after 5 years of experience of advisory role to various companies through TQM and consultancy organization, then I felt, having knowledge, having got the thorough knowledge, why don't I practice the quality again TQM, end-to-end TQM in an organization which is not having TQM or quality control.
Right.
So I was in such type of job, and exactly came on the way is Equitas Small Finance Bank. And credit to me again is, they already decided that this profile only should be absorbed in Equitas. Okay, but I had a doubt. That is, manufacturing people, they know about quality, TQM, everything. But service sector, as a financial sector, do they have that type of insight? So inside. So I asked once more. After 1 year, see, sir, we don't want the TQM and other things. Okay, we are selected, but somehow we are not in this position. And asked me, you need to go out. This type of scenario should not be with me. So I ensured. Then they told, no, really, we have a lot of vacancies. No issue. If at all we are not working for TQM, we can place you in a. Having worked in quality and TQM and various organizations, I was confident about any organization, any product, any service. So I told, I can work in any, even if you put me in branch or any risk department or any audit department, I can work. This confidence I gave to them. And with all confidence, by God's grace, I joined. Now I am completing 50 years in this company. This is my journey as a career.
So great experience and a very long career you are having in diversified field. So you must have faced some challenges also. Can you talk about some specific challenge you have faced and you have overcome that?
Challenges in the sense, right from the beginning, I am a learner more than the executor, because having changed from the fields. And more important, more than challenge, I used to learn from others' failures also. That is my inborn the strength or what, I don't know. But normally, if anyone gets scouted at fails, what happened? Why he got failed? What is that? What is mistake? Tomorrow, if it comes to me, what will happen? Am I prepared for it? So proactively, I used to take that work for it. So I will not allow the failure to come into me. Of course, there will be challenges. There will be challenges. More than challenges, here and there, there will be tough times, which we can easily overcome, because ultimate, as a team, I used to work. So along with me, people will be supporting me rather than pointing towards me. So that way, not a big challenge I faced in any organization.
So, Mr. Murali, you have long experiences of driving various management system. So, if some company wants to implement quality management system or any management system, how they should be going ahead? What are the typical steps for implementation of the management system? If you can elaborate a little bit.
Okay. See, for any company aspiring to go for management system, first they will be having some system because first their priority, any organization's priority will be launch, getting the market and base work. At least 50% of the job they would have been thorough in that. Now I am only formalizing their company's operation into a structured quality management system. The syllabus of which is given by ISO 9001 or ISO 14 or OSHA 18, whatever be the case, for environment or safety.
Right.
So steps, if you talk about one day, a half day to one day, we used to have a diagnostic study. Diagnostic study, what are the things they have in place? Like right from top managements, is there any policy? Is there any purpose, mission statement? What is their understanding? What do they want me to implement? What are their focus area? Like that. Then every department, do they have any procedure, process? At what level? How much they had? See, standard is giving extensive set of processes. Whereas, are they having all these in place, or how they are managing those things? I used to take. And what are the records? What are the documents? Everything I used to take. How much they had formalized with the help of formats and unstructured formats, what they have. Those things we collected. How frequently they conduct meetings, reviews, what is their level of communication. So having taken all diagnostics in that one day, then I will start the processing. So as per the standards, the guidelines, all the processes will document, and of course, what are the issues they are facing, what are the risks they have. So formally putting in, and the action plan. Do they have any quality objectives? Policy, they may be having policy as per their own language. Now, is it aligned with the standards requirement? We will look at. So that way we formalize and make the documents in more important. I believe in list of documents. Unless they are clear about what are the list of documents they have, then they may not be going. They will be struggling. So list of documents I will be looking at and filling it up as per the standards requirement. And finally, once they are clear, whatever the gaps, those things I will be supporting. After completing, standard is itself giving agenda for management review. So those management review agenda with data. Many times people used to share goody data more because to impress the MD. But more than the goody data, exactly show the picture because quality department and quality system, the person should be a mirror to any organization rather than just showing a good picture. So as a mirror, you show the performance to the management so that real management review output will come. Decision, resource requirement, everything can be easily highlighted. This is how I promote the quality management system in any organization. Unfortunately, many organizations preferred rather. I used to start as an unknown person to the company, but very soon I become the known person to them. That way.
Great. So you spoke about management review. How much importance you give management's involvement for driving any management system? So you must have visited lots of companies. So how do you feel like the top management involvement is important for providing the platform or driving the program in a company?
See, the standard itself gives one scope for management representative from the beginning. Afterwards, this ISO 2015 had taken out the management representative, but still every MD requires one secretary. The first meeting will be among MD, secretary, and myself. My approach, how I will do, and in what way MD, in what milestone MD should involve, and in what milestone I can work with this management representative or system coordinator. So that I ensure and give periodical feedback, because sometimes if I leave it, then MD feels that something is going on, but what is happening, I don't know. This type of languages I try to avoid. So periodical feedback once in a week or every visits I give to them at the end of the day that these are the gaps, these are the things. Then he also ensures that all the gaps are filled. So when management review, real management review, when the data, with the data, everything gaps are presented, then he gets the real picture of his company. In line with that, yes, they automatically they give weightage to the QMS. And afterwards, when they increase their profile, like from QMS, what next? They themselves ask me, what next, Murali? Okay, QMS certified, we are over. Now what next? Then I used to give two options. Still, you wanted to go for AMS and OSHAs like that, or wanted to go for continual improvement and breakthrough improvements in your organization, how much you are comfortable to release the manpower for improvement activities rather than doing routine compliances. Then he told, yes, we wanted breakthrough improvements. What can we do? Then I propose various subjects of quality management. Then he understands what is the core pain area in his organization. Accordingly, he selects, and further it will be adding to them.
Now,
Hope I'm answering you.
Yeah, sure. In fact, the perfect answer, I would say. So people involvements are very much crucial for the success of any organization. In fact, for management system implementation also, if all the people are not engaged, I think none of the initiative would be successful. So what do you feel, or what's your take on that? Or have you faced any challenge pertaining to people involvement anywhere? If at all something was there somewhere, how did you overcome that?
See, with respect to the people involvement, it is a natural tendency. Everyone will be inclined towards routine jobs. But at the same time, I should not forget that they don't do improvement. They also do improvements. Because unless they also wanted to be less firefighting, go home early, and they have issues, everything. So when they go along with that improvements, now I will try to teach them and bring their involvement by documenting their improvements. For example, right now, these challenges are faced in my organization. So I document the challenge, the improvements, whatever they have done in a systematic way. Then show them the picture. What is the gap between what they expected that they had achieved and what they have not achieved? That gap I can show them clearly by systematic documentation with the PDC approach or whatever be the case. Okay. So one, we should understand everyone cannot be involved in all the improvement activities. There is a proportion of activities among the levels from routine works to improvements to innovation and breakthrough improvements to innovations.
Right.
So accordingly, we have to take care. But at the same time, I should not forget that everyone should do improvements. So how they take quality into their blood, how they take improvement in their blood, all these things we will be teaching and ensure that everyone works and supports each other, team culture that is brought. So it is a general tendency. Any head of HOD will say that MR is the person who will do all the improvements in the organization. But MR, he will be coordinating. He is also an advisor to the organization, within the organization, consultant within the organization. So he can. So I used to play a bridge between MR and the department head and make them understand that how important their involvement and other things are very crucial for the successful of the organization rather than just a certification of ISO 9001 or whatnot. Right. So that way bring all put togetherness.
So talking about the competencies of people, what kind of program you normally drive, or how do you identify the competency gap? Then you drive various kinds of training program or other program for bridging the competencies. If you can give some example.
Competencies will be having two types. One, regular, their product and process knowledge, and the other, quality management. Quality management here, I don't mean the quality management system or ISO. As a quality, how they are supposed to contribute for quality management and continuous improvement. So with that, we have a schedule in two organizations. I tried out the skill matrix with the help of spider chart and understood that many a times the quality management and continuous improvement are lacking among people. So structured approach we used to have, regular trainings and more than retraining, covering percentage of people, more and more percentage of people. That way we will do it.
You have expertise in Six Sigma implementations also, and you are a certified Six Sigma black belt also. So what is going to be your advice to people or to the organizations who are driving or who want to drive this initiative?
With regard to Six Sigma, many companies, what I am finding is Six Sigma. The Sigma is a measure of variation. Many companies always try to achieve the target. Some goal statement they fit it, and have they achieved the goal? That is one big opportunity in any organization. Variation. That is, one day they achieve the goal, the other day they fail, the third day if they achieve, like that. Percentage of achievement of the exact goal will be 50 to 60%, but on an average they are achieving the goal. The target what they are setting. So there is a big gap in the sense variation. So that variation itself can be taken as a goal for any organization. That many people, they don't do that.
Reducing the variation.
Reducing the variation itself. So what happens by reducing variation is increasing the confidence. One. Two, the DMAX structured approach. That has a very big meaning. In one of the companies, I supported 10 projects. Gave training for 25 employees. Individual project they are supposed to take to get certified. But at the same time, as a corporate, they gave to me 10 projects with team members to me. That please see to it that these projects are compatible. In one of the team, they told Six Sigma is a concept. But where the tools, and most of the tools, that 7 QC tools we will be using here and there. So, yes, QC tools we are using. Previously also we are using. Now also we are using. What is there? Why that Six Sigma is coming in? What is the great about Six Sigma? Like that was the question by the management. But before I answer, the participants answered that most of the Six Sigma methodology is so powerful that it exposes the hidden problems also. Hidden problems. So far we are cracking our head for some of the issues, but now what we are thinking normal situation, that is actually the special cause for my problem. Like that they gave the input, and way management got confidence on the Six Sigma. So that methodology is very important. And 3, Six Sigma, when you talk about, always it is a tendency of the people to keep the solution in mind and work for Six Sigma. No, problem solving is also always an innocent process. Go from start to end. Don't keep solution in mind and identify the causes. Rather,
very true.
Blindly or innocently you identify, brainstorm all the causes, potential causes. Then start with which are the causes which can give me the goal statement achieved. That way, if you look at, then the real success will come in. But when you say solution in mind and do, that real potential is missed out. Actual potential is missed out, and we achieve marginal improvements and claim that I had completed DMAC, all the defined measure analysis, improve control, and my project is over. Project is over, but we had missed a big potential benefit from the Six Sigma. These are some experiences I am sharing with you.
So you were also a jury member for assessing various TQM initiatives. So can you share your experience a little bit about being a jury and assessing various programs?
That was as a consultant. I was called as to become a jury also. Okay, that company I supported for Six Sigma. So after seeing my involvement with the people and their process, how I am approaching, they asked me whether I can act as a part of the jury member. Okay, that company has around 30 units and more than 30 units in one umbrella. 30 units. So they wanted to bring all the, some people may be systematic TQM practicing company. Some may not be TQM, but still the art of improvements are going on. So that company, as an internal coordinator, they drove quality TQM initiatives, quality, improvements, continual improvements, other things. And they brought the case study to that. See, in any organization, first of all, TQM is quality management by total employee involvement. So everyone should be involved. But at the same time, when we say total employee involvement 100%, a single coordinator in the company cannot drive the total employee, 100% employees. So how to bring interest in everyone? Competition is one way, where by seeing others, people learn others' achievements. So, and also develop interest in their mind. Sorry, sir, they are all doing, I am also doing this type of improvements, but how to document, I don't know. So they come forward. Okay, so that enthusiasm I saw in that company, being a jury member. More than assessing their project, I learned a lot in that company. How TQM initiatives can be exposed, how people can be brought to a single platform. What is the energy level they are looked at? The management looks at from the people, and what people do the mundane activities and get tired like that. But at that time, in that hall, big hall, I saw the people totally is a sort of festival rather than just quest and assessment. It was looking like a festival, and people were enthusiastically showing the pride of performance in that company, and learning in the present organization. I am adopting that type of culture culture, sending people to various forums, and see more than exposing themselves, learn from others. Lot of TQM companies are there where systematically they are sweated a lot. Those things I develop. These are the experiences. As a jury, it was giving me thrill. Okay, I saw all the interest in that people, but that is a learning for jury members also.
So coming into the financial world right now, it's a different kind of world altogether. We compare from the manufacturing. If you can give us an example of any challenge you have faced initially, and now you are in a different scenario, and how did you overcome that? Your experience.
See, all these TQM movements, TQM, quality management, everything is strong in manufacturing sectors. Whereas if you take IT, financial, or any service, BPO, any organizations, the TQM level, up to the level of TQM, people are not there. Even ISO also, they all work for the productivity organization. Okay. But one thing I find is by working without this quality means in manufacturing, physically the components will be rejected. So people will feel the pain of getting the components rejected and the cost attached to the component. Whereas in service sector, it is nothing like physical rejections. It only some errors in the documents, they throw it back and get it again. So automatic, everyone is master in that field. In the beginning, when I joined the company for almost 3 to 4 months or even 6 months, whatever I say, they don't understand. And being a manufacturing professional, what they say, I don't understand. Okay, so that way. But ultimate one thing is what they understood is process approach. Process. Everyone has the process, input and output that should be defined. Everyone has a measure. Everyone has the ownership. Everyone has the responsibility for performance. These things I could bring. Everyone, why I'm saying it is not the only top management shows the performance, but every individual can show the performance. So in that venture, in that journey, the first year, some people from manufacturing also were working in this financial sector.
Okay.
They approached me, sir, we are doing a lot of improvements, KAIZENs and other things, learning from manufacturing. We are adapted in this bank. Is there any external forum where I can expose this? Then I searched in one institute here. They conduct external competition where only TQM companies like TVS, Rane, they come and participate. So I sent them. They grabbed silver award and bronze award.
Great.
Having seen that, next year 2 more departments came forward. Are we not part to it? Can we also do? We had also done some of the improvements. Yes, why not? And especially one function, our MD asked one total QMS cycle, quality management system cycle. You adapt in one department and show me the benefit. Then I can see how organization-wide QMS can be implemented. So we developed that company, that department, IT department for QMS, and having done by just documenting and implementing within 3 months, they could see the performance from 30 to 40% level to 80% level. Murali, what is this? By implementing QMS within 1 month, I am getting 30-40% improvement. What is this? Yes, that's what benefit which you are not trying to understand. Like that I told. And now opportunity for external competition. Murali, having achieved this 80%, can I participate on? But what happens in external competition? They look at the QC tools, Pareto, cause and effect, histograms, like that. But here I am putting as a standards requirement list of issues, list of what are risks involved, what are the objectives, target, just a graph. Only bar chart will be there. So I converted all the list of issues into cause and effect diagram and showed them. That is one opportunity for me to show them what are the QC tools, how to learn from that, and expose them. And one challenge I got, one interesting information is they performed from 30% to 80%, but many a time the graph was up and down. Okay. Ultimately they achieved. So when it is up and down, as initially I told, consistency is a very crucial factor. Now, if I show this graph to external party, they will feel that this is no improvement had done, and they are just showing some case study. They get disqualified like that. But actually, there is improvement. I converted that ups and downs into histogram. When the histogram was there, then the total variation was merged to very narrow histogram. With that graph was, they themselves got the confidence. Is this Instagram shows me the variation? Then I can easily adopt on the outliers. Like I can work on outliers. That was the learning for these people, and my buy-in is also there in that. Okay, because I'm totally from different field. Okay, so we project that, and they also got silver award. The other team got bronze award. And next year, when we projected 2 more projects, and out of 18 TQM companies, our bank was the only company which got platinum award.
Oh, great.
Platinum award. And 8 companies got gold award. In that one, my company also got gold award. So that motivated.
Congratulations for that.
Yeah, God is good. Thank you. And in the same way, next year also they got one platinum award, gold award, and three teams went. So now from unstructured, having done the improvement, I am documenting it and showing it to external party and grabbing, and finally I am attracting people. Now I have to go to structured way. So I took from all the departments. Why not internal competition? Why only external competition? Why not internal? So called for quality month 2 years back, but we could find very less participation. Very less participation. Okay, they had also won, so awarded. But in that award function, our business heads and HR head, everyone raised the voice that it should be brought as a culture rather than annual event. So as a culture, I took quality sparks from all the department and gave them the knowledge of what is the quality all about and how it is linked with the top management's requirement and management goals and strategies. And directions when I showed, they contributed and raised the total bar from lower level to higher level in the next quality month. Now, with that learning, people started asking me, sir, how all the employees can be trained, how all the total process excellence can be brought. I am interested in process excellence of my department. How can we do it? Now, I am a single man in that company, supporting every processes and bringing up. In that venture, now we are introduced blue belt training, yellow belt training, and green belt training. Blue belt is individual level improvement. Everyone should do at the individual level. They should take the learning of 7-based and workplace organization 5S and implement it in the table level and process level. And if they qualify and get certified, they will go to yellow belt, where team culture with 7 QC tools I can show with a higher level of improvement. Third level, green belt, of course, breakthrough improvements I can show. This is out the plan, and so far so good. In this year.
So it's a different kind of, in fact, learning for me also, blue belt kind of training program. So can you elaborate a little bit more about the blue belt kind of Six Sigma levels?
See, here I'm not putting as a Six Sigma.
Okay.
Here I'm not putting up. It is a no.
Okay.
Quality management and this is an internal program within our financial company. So it is a quality management and continual improvement. This is the title I had given.
Okay. Okay.
So quality management and continual improvement, when I say that the quality should be ingressed in the blood, customer focus should be there, quality management principles should be there, PDCA, 6M, this knowledge should be there, root cause analysis, cost analysis, and in that I'm taking forward. So individual improvement, 7 ways should be there. See, people come in the morning, go in the evening around 7:30 or 8 o'clock, but their working time closes at 5:30 or 6 o'clock maximum. 5:30, it can be extended to 6 o'clock. But why 7:30? So where they are wasting the time? What are the 7 ways which they can apply and work for improvements? Organize their work. Like that, I'm preaching them. Okay. So 7 ways. And for workplace organization is very thing, because it is a financial sector. Lot of papers and files and other things are also required. So that also should be brought in. But if I ask organization-wide workplace organization 5 ways, that will be a Herculean task. So first, do at your table level. I'm cultivating the habit of doing at the table level. Once the table level and all the employees get trained, they will do the organization level also. So that way I'm promoting. Same concept is adopted in here only quality management principle I'm talking about. How to map the processes, what are the inputs, output, what do you mean by input. Those exercises I will be taking in yellow belt. Higher level of quality management and higher level of the sound QC tools and other things. In green belt, of course, 6 Sigma green belt along with quality management, because these people will be coming into the 6 Sigma level green belt.
So now you are seeing the result of all those efforts, and step by step you are seeing the improvements in the organization.
Agreed. The result is it is a general tendency that any training I am finding some time to hear the lecture and go back. So they have heard the lecture and gone back. Now the management is asking for return on investment. The result immediately they have not given, but quality management, quality month is we are planning shortly, for which I am expecting a huge result compared to last year.
So quality month you are planning in the month of November?
Till last year, World Quality Month we are celebrating. At the time, during the award function, our MD raised the voice. Why world? Why not Equitas specific? Our company specific.
Okay.
So our company specific, when I say two milestones are there. The company started in the month of June.
Okay.
The original as a microfinance organization, NBFC. Afterwards, it got converted or elevated to small finance bank in the month September. So June will not be a possibility because everyone will be completing their year and then appraisal, many things will come. People will be busy. So we are selected September as a quality month.
So if you can share a little bit about the kind of activities you are planning, maybe something for our viewers to know.
Activities in the sense, as I told, I have to attract people towards quality. Means first they should also learn what is quality. They should search. If they come to me, I can teach them. But if they are at their workplace, when they are not able to, then this is the communication I am sending to for participation. So first 2 years, I kept slogan competition, poster competition on quality aspects. Let them search through the net and take some inputs, and their own creativity they can put in the form of quality, the slogans in the form of posters. So that way people started bringing in very good how they work and how quality is important. They converted that importance in the form of poster and slogan last year. And other competitions are individual level improvements, kaizens, group level improvements, small group activities, workplace organization 5S. If I say 5S, kaizen, these are all Japanese concept. Why not Indian? So I am not putting as a Japanese concept. So individual level improvement. In bracket, I am putting Kaizen. Workplace organization. In bracket, I am putting 5S because some may be knowing 5S, some may be knowing the word workplace. So both I am connecting and highlighting to the people. Okay. Then paragraph writing. Paragraph means paragraph not on quality as a general topic. I am giving some topics like relationship management, customer focus, root cause analysis, corrective preventive action. Like that, they have to select one topic and elaborate as in the form of paragraph 100 words or so.
Okay.
That way I'm asking for. Small group activity. So far around 7 competitions and quiz also. Quiz. 7 competitions we were doing last year till last 2 years. This year what happened? I had taken that poster and slogan out because now people started thinking about quality. That is more important. And now I am also giving them blue certification course and other things. So now people should focus on improvement and improvement in the form of either group activity or individual improvements. So I am taking that, and I am introducing best head. The HODs also should participate and showcase their overall how they drive quality management in their departments.
Right.
So best head competition I had put with templates and other things. These are the various competitions I'm doing.
Great. I think great. Contents, I would say, and the best wishes to you and the organization for the coming the Quality Month program. So you have imparted so much of training program, and you've also organized lots of training program to individuals and to various groups. So how do you ensure that whatever learnings they are having, those are being properly implemented and companies getting the benefit out of that?
That is yet to be seen because this company is totally. You are talking about the present company or overall?
Maybe overall, if you can share some experience.
Overall means the organizations are matured. Most of the time I had seen the organization are matured and they wanted quality from the top management itself. They are driving the quality. Here what happens, it is converted into small finance, and a lot of RBS norms and other things are there, which they are more and more focusing. And along with quality also should be cultivated in the organization as a culture in the organization. So benefits. One benefit I have seen is the management and top management, they started talking about quality culture, and after seeing this few people participating and the way they are exposing and them, they started talking that it should reach the ground level people who are the road on sales activities, collection activities. Those people also should be nurtured for quality culture. Like that, management started talking, and they also started measuring their process excellence through process excellence and quality, mostly quality management they are talking about. So it's still a long journey. When I was hired, I was taken for implementing TQM, leading to Deming price.
Okay.
This is what the lollipop given to me. But when I joined, lot of gaps and a lot of things are to be first seen, improved.
Right.
So step by step, along with a lot of things to be improved, along with that busy schedule of meeting the regulatory norms, meeting the business requirements, customers queries and other things, and lot of competitions are there, like HDFC and ICICI, various banks are there, and along with we have to compete with them also. So lot of challenges the company is facing. So slowly it is taking a bigger shape.
Talking about the zero defect culture, in your previous experience working in the manufacturing world, so how do you plan to improve product quality? What is going to be your advice? If at all, suppose you've been hired as a consultant to a manufacturing company, what kind of advice you would be giving them for improving the product quality or achieving the zero defect quality?
See, zero defect, it is applicable for all organizations. So, but I have been working in such type of organizations, more than zero defects, they are reducing the defects. Okay. Why I'm saying like this, when the defect comes, the first and foremost root cause come into the mind is operator mistake. And what will you do with the operator mistake? Training to be provided. Or the other mistake, whatever they come into mind is vendor mistake. What do you do with the vendors? Counseling. So that root cause is a very big subject which they have to implement. And in my previous organization, they also wrote root cause as operator mistake and other things. I denied. Operator cannot make mistake because you had allowed operator to make mistake. Where is the mistake moving? What is the control you had put in place? So that people should start evaluating. And if I am able to say operator mistake, that means there is a gap that I had allowed something for the operator to make the mistake. That's why in Pokai, okay, if we talk about previously, it was what I heard from my trainer. It was Bakai, okay. Bakai, okay means foolproofing in the system. Then all the workers raised voice. Are we fools that you are making foolproofing? Then management thought that yes, that's true. We are talking about process, not the man alone. Process consists of all the 6 M's: man, machine, material, method, measurement, environment. So in that case, all the M's we have to look at. Process we have to look at. Then they change the word into Pokai, okay, that is mistake proofing. Okay, but mistake proofing, people don't have time for root cause analysis. Even in consultancy also, lot of the cream companies, TQM driving company, they are all doing that root cause analysis. And they also lack slightly because all the employees cannot be the same. But in other companies, the zero defect, when they talk about, they struggled a lot because they wanted the quick fix and whatever solution comes into their mind, but the root cause it to be plugged. That type of promotion and propagation should be there in any organization for a zero defect. This is my experience, what I have seen in consultancy also.
So, Mr. Murali, in your current assignment working in a financial company, how do you manage the business continuity management system? Talking about the COVID-19 scenarios, must have faced the challenging time. So how did you overcome that? And how did you manage the business continuity?
Great. So when we talk about business continuity, even in our financial institute, RBI is giving more focus and more stress on business continuity. They had given a very big 70-page report on how a bank's business continuity should be in place. And interesting fact is, I don't have any experience on business continuity. Till the company buys my quality culture and other things, I should work, and I was given the role of business continuity coordinator. One, I'll tell the total experience. Okay, when in business continuity, I had taken spark from all the departments who are the executors at the middle management level. So we used to get together every month, once in a month, and discuss on what are the things to be done in. So when I joined there is only document prepared. 5 years back when I joined, I saw only the document prepared and a long way to go for business continuity. So I found some of the gaps in the document compared to RBI reports. Those gaps we filled it. Then found awareness was lacking among the people regarding the business continuity, where RBI is also, that report is also asking for awareness. So company-wide awareness module I prepared and put it in the, because we are having around 800 branches across India, 800 branches. And in head office itself, there are around 1,200 people. So all put together, awareness to be done means we have taken a model and put it in the web portal for everyone, and we are monitoring how, and along attached with the quiz and how many completed the course model like that. When we go, when we are going through, one of the condition is preparation for pandemic. When I saw pandemic, there is no SOP or procedure for pandemic. So we prepared a SOP. If anything happens, what should be done? So I sat with administration, HR people, and what we are supposed to do for pandemic, if at all we come across. This I am talking about in the year 2018.
Okay.
This COVID came only in the start of 2020. But I'm talking about 2018 itself regarding pandemic. So yes, all this background work I was doing without knowing the future very serious impact is going to come. Serious in the pandemic is going to come. That I was not doing. I was preparing. Yes, these are the things. These are the gaps which should be filled, and I was working on. And right when pandemic come and other things, we are put into task, and we could easily. So already everything is available. People are doing mock test. Previously mock test and all they were not doing before I joined. That is doing, but not in the full scale. I was monitoring what is the standard, this government requirement, at what frequency, what are the things to be done, how it should be done, everything I was monitoring. And if there is any gap, we were highlighting to the management, and management review was happening periodically. So as an awareness itself, through these activities, it went as an awareness to all people. If anything comes serious in the organization, including pandemic, not only pandemic, but other incidents also, how we should be prepared, what are the preparedness we have to do. People started thinking about all these things. And now people got prepared. Exactly when pandemic came, only one option was left out is preparedness for working from home. Other things, people are aware what they are supposed to do, everything. So their operations, everything was there. Only thing we are doing in the mock test we are conducting, that total mock test or actual test, they have to do it in the home. So that all the IT people were very quickly put the systems in place and release the people. So transportation of desktop, laptop to home, all these things happen. So when they started working at home, everything was going fine because a total lockdown and HR was doing their job. Every department, the operation department, they are doing their routine activities with the available constraints. So people are in work activity. As a BCP coordinator, I was monitoring what are the glitches they are facing at home. People claim the transaction could not happen, VPN is down, or any glitches. All these glitches we are monitoring. So every day, whatever you had planned, have you completed or not? What is the gap? The coordinators, they used to get data from their department and post to me. I was monitoring their performances every day. So all these glitches in the management review, work from home itself, conducted management review in the thing, by VC, and highlighted the glitches to them. And that happened. That glitches are also sorted out in the next pandemic. That is next lockdown in the month of June or July. When it came, the BCP was so comfortable. BCP in the sense, work from home was so comfortable. There are no glitches also. People got accustomed. In the organization also, we have IP, that is a Indian Bankers Association. They had given a detailed work instruction. And South level banking committee, SLBC we used to say. They also gave what are to be done for the South region. After getting each government instructions, they immediately converted their own guidelines and they give to us. In the same way, RBI also releases time to time what are they. And all these compliances we are doing, and we are safe. Only people are affected. They were going to hospital, coming back, and they were continuing the job. And bank had taken a very big responsibility, seeing that when people are safe, both at home as well as in the organization. So a lot of barricades and other things, 6 disciplines were introduced at the management level and HR level. So that way BCP was very comfortable. The business continuity plan was implemented successfully, I can say. Sorry. We could make good profit also in the in the pandemic situation also. It is not a loss.
So definitely, if you are very positive and you know how to manage your risk, you need to be proactive the way you have done. I think all the kudos go to you and the management of your organization who have thought of these things in advance and they have planned well so that you could sail through the pandemic very smoothly.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Mr. Murali, अब एक सवाल आपको मैं हिंदी में पूछूंगा क्योंकि आपकी हिंदी भी बहुत अच्छी है, ठीक है ना? हाँ,
Sure.
तो हमारे जो नए जनरेशन अभी जो लोग आ रहे हैं, प्रोफेशनल्स जो आ रहे हैं, स्पेशली अगर मैं बात करूं क्वालिटी के फील्ड में, क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट के फील्ड में, उनके लिए आपको क्या एडवाइस रहेगा?
सी, नया जनरेशन हम जो बोलते हैं ना, ज्यादा जरूरी है क्वालिटी शुड बी, क्वालिटी उनके ब्लड में, खून में होना चाहिए. क्वालिटी ना मुंह से नहीं है. यस, क्वालिटी करो, ऐसा नहीं, खून में. राइट फ्रॉम ऑफिस अटेंड करने से, ऑन टाइम अटेंड करना, किसी को कुछ कमिटमेंट दिया तो यस ये वक्त में मैं आ जाऊं बोलते हैं तो उसी वक्त में आना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं टेक फॉर ग्रांटेड. ओके यार, बोल दिया तो बोल दिया, वो आएगा, वो वेट करेगा, मैं बाद में आता हूँ. दिस टाइप ऑफ कल्चर शुड नॉट बी देयर. सो म्यूचुअल रेस्पेक्ट शुड बी देयर. एंड ऐसा नहीं कंपनी में ही क्वालिटी, घर में हर जगह पे. अगर कोई इनवाइट किया है आपको शादी में, एक एग्जांपल मैं बताता हूँ. एक जेंटलमैन मेरा सीनियर शादी, उनका बेटा के शादी में बुलाए थे, इनवाइट किए थे. एंड 7:30 इज द टाइम. टिल 7:30 मीन्स एग्जैक्टली 7:30, मतलब कोई भी नहीं आए होंगे. सो अकेला मैं क्या करूं, लाइक दैट थोड़ा अंदर चल रहा था. सो एटलीस्ट 7:40 तक चले, 7:40 को चलेंगे, एटलीस्ट 4-5 लोगों तो कम से कम आए होंगे, लाइक दैट. सो 7:40 को मैं गया, एंट्रेंस में सबको इनवाइट करने के लिए, वेलकम करने के लिए हमारा सीनियर स्टाफ से 4 लोगों खड़ा रहते. तो मोमेंट मैं उनको रीच किया, वो एक ही वर्ड बोले थे, समथिंग गुटर देवर टॉकिंग, उनके आपस में बात कर रहे थे. मैं बोला मैं मेरे ख्याल से मैं फर्स्ट आदमी है ये फंक्शन में, मैं फर्स्ट आदमी आ रहा हूँ. तुरंत बोले थे, ऐसा कैसा बोलते हो, बहुत लोग अंदर है, तुम कैसा बोलते हो फर्स्ट आदमी? नो सर, आप जो बोले थे TQM, बिकॉज मेरा डिपार्टमेंट TQM. सो आपने जो बोले थे TQM, दैट मैं सुन लिया. मतलब यू आर अटैचिंग क्वालिटी TQM विथ मी. सो ऑटोमेटिक मैं ही फर्स्ट आदमी है, अंदर आया है. Immediately they say, "Say Murali, that is the good quality that you had come on time, and really that quality." And we started discussing how important that quality, time management, how others' time should be valued. Those things, yes, बाकी लोगों का टाइम भी कैसा वैल्यू करना है, ये सब बातचीत चल रहा था 15-20 मिनट. तब तक लोग आने लगा एंड हम लोग सब मिलके अंदर बैठ रहे थे. सो क्वालिटी मतलब डिसिप्लिन, जो प्रोसीजर बताया, प्रोसीजर के हिसाब से करना चाहिए. नहीं है तो नहीं कर पाया, रेज कर लो, सीनियर को रेज करो दैट ये प्रॉब्लम है, इसमें ये फेल होने की संभावना है. देन एटलीस्ट प्रोसीजर रिवाइज होगा. बट आप प्रोसीजर को डिवेट करना इज नॉट अच्छा कल्चर. टाइम मैनेजमेंट, टाइम मतलब आप एक ही नहीं है, आपके हिसाब से बाकी लोगों भी है, बाकी को भी टाइम हम ख्याल रखना चाहिए, बाकी का टाइम. सो अगर मैं लेट आता हूं तो मेरे लिए इतना लोगों वेट कर रहे थे. सो हर आदमी सोचना चाहिए बाकी लोगों का टाइम बिगड़ना नहीं चाहिए मेरे वजह से. दो चीज. एंड एज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन nowadays always people, लोगों के अंदर, यंगर जनरेशन के अंदर क्या कैरियर बनाना है इज अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन मार्क. कहाँ कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट, एंड क्या होता है, ब्लू कलर जॉब, व्हाइट कलर जॉब, वो अच्छा लगता है rather than industry experience and other things. So sometimes they feel एक जगह पे दूसरा जगह जंप करते रहते हैं. जंप करने में बोलते हैं ना इंग्लिश में, अदर साइड ऑफ द बैंक इज ऑलवेज ग्रीन. इधर से उधर देखने में अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन वहां भी बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस रहता है. सो इधर से उधर जंप करने से क्या मेरे को मिला, एटलीस्ट यहाँ रहा हो तो थोड़ा क्या बोलते हैं, total experience I would have got in a good sense. Otherwise my rolling stone gathers no moss, ऐसा ही हो जाता है. इधर उधर दौड़ते एक्सपीरियंस ही नहीं मिलेगा. So मेरा सजेशन ऑलवेज 1 year चला जाएगा ट्रेनिंग में, अंडरस्टैंड प्रोसेस क्या है, लोगों को समझना, इसमें 1 साल चल जाएगा. अब देन 2 साल एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एवरीथिंग हम काम करेंगे. एंड नेक्स्ट 2 साल एक प्रमोशन, एक इंक्रीमेंट, अच्छा इंक्रीमेंट, एंड हम जो काम किया उसका सक्सेस स्टोरी बनाना. सो 3 से 5 ईयर एक कंपनी में रहना चाहिए. अगर 3 से 5 से ज्यादा होता है, बाहर नौकरी नहीं मिलता है, तो हम अप्रोच कर सकता है दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट में जाने का. सो ओके, अभी मैं क्वालिटी में था, मैं परचेज डिपार्टमेंट में जाता हूँ, और परचेज डिपार्टमेंट से मार्केटिंग में जाऊं और प्रोडक्शन में जाऊं. लाइक दैट एक ऑलराउंड एक्सपीरियंस बनता रहेगा. तब तक दूसरा कंपनी में मिलता है तो दूसरा कंपनी का एक्सपीरियंस बिल्कुल मिलेगा. सो ऐसा नहीं जल्दी दूसरा कंपनी जंप करने से वी हैव टू लुक एट. तीसरा, क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट. व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट TQM इनिशिएटिव्स, अदर थिंग्स, काइजन बोलते हैं, इंडिविजुअल लेवल इंप्रूवमेंट. हम काइजन कंपनी के लिए करते हैं. क्यों करना है? सैलरी तो मिलता है ना, रूटीन जॉब करने के लिए सैलरी मिलता है ना, फिर क्यों मैं इंप्रूवमेंट वगैरह दिमाग फोड़ना है? ये क्वेश्चन आएगा. तो एक क्वेश्चन पूछ लेना, मेरे को इंक्रीमेंट कैसा मिलता है? इंक्रीमेंट, प्रमोशन, मेरा टीचिंग टू ऑल द पीपल इन माय ट्रेनिंग, दिस विल बी द ऑन कंटिन्यू इंप्रूवमेंट. बोलने तो दिस इज व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू स्ट्रेस. ये स्ट्रेस करता हूँ. क्या है? इंक्रीमेंट, प्रमोशन ऑफर लेटर में नहीं दिया जाता है, बट स्टिल कंपनी गिव्स इंक्रीमेंट. फॉर गेटिंग दैट इंक्रीमेंट and taking that increment from the company, promotion from the company, what I have done differently compared to 2 years and last year, for which I am expecting I am getting the increment. This thought process आया तो then we will be working on improvements in our work area. To always have a feel that anytime I may lose the job also. It is not a threat. This is take this risk as an opportunity, improve your skill. जो अगर नौकरी चल गया तो कितना फास्ट मेरा दूसरा नौकरी मिलेगा, कहाँ मिलेगा, देन वो नौकरी मेरे को पसंद आएगा क्या, देन मेरे को अच्छा पसंद का जॉब से नौकरी मिलना मतलब मैं क्या स्किल अपग्रेड करने तो ये अच्छा नौकरी मिलेगा. सो स्किल अपग्रेडेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. स्किल अपग्रेडेशन. सो मार्केट क्या चलता है, मार्केट में कैसा अभी आजकल AML ज्यादा चलता है, तो AML का नॉलेज एवरीवन शुड, हर आदमी should think about वो लेना तो अच्छा है, then we have to work for that. ठीक है. and in organization अंदर ही 5S बोलते हैं, but 5S में ज्यादा कल्प्रिट क्या है बोले तो oneness. बट हम क्या करते हैं, 2S अच्छा बना के सजा के हम 5S कर दिया बोलते हैं. बट वो 2S के अंदर भी जो भी आपने मार्क किया है उसका अंदर अनवांटेड आइटम भी होगा, उसको भी आप अननेसली मार्क किए होंगे. अगर आप ध्यान से देखा होता है तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक कंपनी में पावर प्लांट है, बड़ा पावर प्लांट, और फायर स्टेशन है. वो फायर स्टेशन में अच्छा सा टेबल जैसा हम हमारा इसमें चेयर्स रहता है ना, हॉस्पिटल्स एंड एयरपोर्ट्स में रहता है ना, ऐसा वाला अच्छा कुशन चेयर उधर रखा था. फायर स्टेशन में क्यों यार इतना अच्छा चेयर बना है, एंड मार्किंग वगैरह किया है, विजिटर्स लिखा है, एवरीथिंग इज गुड, 2S अच्छा है. बट क्यों है, वो जरूरत है क्या सर? विजिटर आया तो कौन सा विजिटर फायर स्टेशन में रोज आता है यार उसके लिए, एंड यू हैव वेरी गुड क्वालिटी चेयर्स आल्सो. ऐसा चेयर में बैठने वाले बहुत लोग हैं फायर स्टेशन के लिए, क्या कौन सा विजिटर आता है? मैंने आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन, बट स्टिल दे उन लोगों मेरे को कन्विंस किए थे. बट मैं फोटो लिया मैनेजमेंट रिव्यू में, एक बार एवेल्यूएट कीजिए ये फायर स्टेशन में होने का लायक है क्या, ये फायर और दूसरा जगह पे यूज करना है तो कर लो, रिसेप्शन एरिया में यूज कर लो. द मोमेंट मैं मैनेजमेंट बताया था, एक्चुअली वो चेयर फायर स्टेशन के लिए नहीं है, वो CEO क्लाइम कहते फायर स्टेशन के नहीं है, ये तो मैं रिसेप्शन एंड दूसरा लड़कन को दिया था, एंड वो क्यों नहीं लिया मालूम नहीं, कोई फायर स्टेशन में गया मालूम नहीं. दैट वे वी टेक फॉर ग्रांटेड, बिकॉज ये कंपनी का स्पेंड करता है ना, कंपनी ओनली पुटिंग द मनी, आई एम नॉट पुटिंग एनी मनी. सो दैट पेन मेरे को नहीं पता चलता है. लाइक द कॉस्ट बेनिफिट हर जगह पे, इफ आई स्पेंड सम 10 minutes with you, what is the benefit, what is the return on investment for management as well as for me, how I am materializing, as well as companies also should, because they are paying me salary, and when they are paying me salary, what is the return on investment I am giving to that company?
Right.
So those things people should look at. Automatic quality improve होता, productivity, quality, cost, safety, delivery, moral, all PQCDSM सब improve होगा ही. This is what my small suggestions for any organization.
Great.
Any youngsters.
So, yes, great, Mr. Murali. I think the conversation I had with you, it's very eye-opening, I would say, because lots of learning, lots of insight you have given from both the world, from the manufacturing and from the service sector, and the challenges you have faced. How did you overcome, and your experiences, whatever you shared. I'm very sure that from this program, lots of people, they are going to learn many things, and the advice you have given to the new generation, that is also very apt, and they are going to take it very positively, because hopping from one company to other company is not the solution. We should stick to a company for some time, and we should learn the process, various practices, and what to do, what not to do, the critical things. Then we should change if needed. If we are getting the learning, we are getting the benefit, and we are our career is also growing, then there is no point in just changing the company. So thank you very much, Mr. Murali, for
Thank you.
joining for this conversation. It was very insightful, and I'm very sure that maybe in a short span of time, we will have another conversation on some other subject.
I am also privileged to have this conversation with you. And really, I am happy with that, excited with this.
So thank you once again. And I would request all the viewers, if you like this conversation, share your view in the comment section. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe to the channel and share the link of the video also with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get these experiences, and that can be also beneficial for their life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Murali, once again.
Thank you very much.